Hey guys, I'm back. I didn't want to make this video because I am a Cardi B fan, but people, do we care for a Cardi B album at this point? Are we really invested? Are we interested? Are we going to really care? Like, I don't think we're going to care. To be honest, I don't think we're going to care. I think we know that she hasn't produced anything, and we're quite content the fact that she hasn't produced anything because none of her singles are charting. And I don't want Cardi B to come across this video and take it the wrong way because I know she likes to tweet people, be Twitter fingers, and she likes to make her IG lives about people and rant and rave. Rant and rave, put all of that into a song that is gonna produce the equivalent of a plaque for you and drop something for us. But stop coming on the internet and telling us how mad you are, that we're doubting you and you're stressed out. Put that in, then make a heartfelt album about how depressed you are and how stressed you are. Do that. But don't come on the internet doing it. My thing is, it's been 2000 since 2018. Now we're in 2024. We know that when new artists come out, within a year to 2 years, they produce another album. Then they follow up with a concert. Cardi B hasn't done that. She hasn't even followed up with a concert. Like, people are not even realizing that Cardi B hasn't even gone on tour, you guys. She hasn't even gone on a 15, 18-day tour, much less a half worldwide tour. Like, Cardi B could be doing 2-leg tours if she wasn't in her head and wasn't, I don't know, but like, she could be doing a lot of things, and she could have done a lot of things in this time frame from 2018 to 2024, and she has not produced enough for people not to critique her so harshly. I didn't want to believe what Joe Budden was saying. I didn't want to believe what people were saying on Twitter and TikTok and IG, but at this point, it doesn't make sense. After the album she dropped, Please Me with Bruno Mars, boom, hit, boom, right? Then she dropped some other stuff. Then she dropped WAP. WAP to me was mediocre. It was good, but it was mediocre. But she got plaques off of that, and that's what they aim to do as artists, right? So she was happy, she was successful in that, right? She got a lot of streams just recently. She got 1 billion streams off of WAP, so she's happy about that. But still, it's a mediocre song. Then she dropped Up. You guys hyped up Up. Up was garbage, hot garbage, to be honest. But you guys hyped that up. She got plaques off of that. Then the song with Gorilla, which I think should have had more plaques than it did, but again, that's Gorilla's song. Then she recently dropped Bongos. Well, I shouldn't say recently because we're in 2024, but she dropped Bongos. I don't know if it was with the 2.0 of WAP, which we all feel like it was, but it was, again, hot garbage. Then she dropped Enough, which, to be honest, even though Bia is not getting the success that she should for sampling that track first and doing the track first, Cardi B's song was cute, but it's still like, it's not doing enough, and it didn't do enough. So my thing is, you see that these singles are not producing platinum plaques for you. So try another avenue of sound right now, because if these singles are not doing it for you, and you're saying that you're stressed and you're depressed and you're self-woeing and this and that, and you're overwhelmed as a mother and a wife, then talk about that. You don't like talk about Offset cheating on you. We want to hear about that, how you felt in those moments, how you still feel, how humiliated and embarrassed you are. We want to know, because sis, we know you are. Whether you try to hide it or not with the gifts, we know. Talk about being a mother of 2 and how overwhelming it is. Talk about taking care of your family. You've done that before, and how you like to talk about groceries and the economy. Talk about that. Just make it creative in the song, so we're not thinking it's dumbed down for child's play ears. Like, talk about that. Talk about relatable topics. Make songs like Be Careful Again. Make songs that make people like feel for you. You don't want to empathize with you and sympathize with you. Make songs like that. But if you're not gonna make songs like that, and you're trying to go for bangers and hit club hits, and they're not panning out for you, sis, you need to do different. And another thing I want to talk about, the fact that she needs to change up and she needs to do better on. You haven't gone on a tour. Excuse the bus, but you haven't gone on a tour. You haven't gone on a tour. What the fuck? You came out in 2018 and we're in 2024 and you haven't gone on a tour, Cardi B? Even if you drop a next album, are you gonna be an artist that's known for never going on tour? Like how do you try to, how are you gonna spin that now? That it's like, I want to talk to her. How are you gonna spin that now? How are you gonna spin that now? Because in the beginning you were straight off the pole, you were doing splits, tricks, and we were loving it because no artist was doing that, and that is a performance in itself. It's an art. Let's not lie. Strippers are, in a way, they like to call themselves artists. In a way, they are, because a lot of us cannot get up on the pole and do that. A regular diggler girl can't. Even if some of these fitness girls can't. That's upper body strength, and that's technique and moving to the rhythm of the beat. Even white girls can do that in the white clubs. Like, it is an art form, whether you want to like it or not, or it's a performance form, and you need some skill. You know what I mean? Practice and skill to do it. My thing is, you're trying to get back in the gym and say you want to go back to how you used to be. You do little clips here and there. Talk about that. I don't care what you talk about, but make it interesting and make it enough that you're getting past from it. You're successful. Your last album in 2018 was just bangers. From front to end, it was bangers. And yes, it's gonna be hard to top that or have a sophomore as good as that, but you can't chase that. It's already been done by you. You already have success by that. You already have your accolades for that. It is what it is. If you have 3-4 songs on the album that are good, then 3-4 songs on the album are good, then you get to follow up with the next third album even better and do better. But you have to fail to learn what to do better for the next albums. If you keep down this route, sorry guys, I always graduated with my face and facial expression, but if you keep down this route, Cardi B, you're not gonna be a one-hit wonder, but you're gonna go into what I also want to talk about as, why doesn't she just be an influencer? You know what I mean? An artist that now is more into the influencing. Because we all joke and roast and crack on Sweetie and other artists and just say be a model, and see her just be a model. But like, just maybe just be an influencer. Get your brand deals, keep your brand deals coming in, keep your personality going, because you've mellowed down, but you've kept the personality going. Keep that. Keep your brand deals, model, foods, drinks, whips, whatever, Baby Shark, all the stuff you've done. Keep that going. Try to get back that lost game deal that you try to get that back. Because I know you heard about that. Try to get that back, get that bag. Like, try to get back to that, but love. Like, you need to go on tour. And if you don't go on tour, then you need to be an influencer. And these are my points. I'm trying to make everything seamless, but these are my points. You haven't dropped an album since 2018. The club hits are not working. Make more heartfelt tracks. You need to go on tour. If you're not gonna go on tour, even if you drop a last album, then just be an influencer. If you're offended by people saying just be influencer, or me saying just be influencer, woe and whatever. But at this point, that's what you are sort of being. I'm someone who has an album but is just influencing on IG, TikTok occasionally, and you're getting on Twitter still being Twitter fingers, and you're getting on IG yapping and beating around the bush and whatever. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. Like, even with the whole situation, oh, you're not black, talk about that in the music. Make a song off of that and get a plaque off of that and talk about that in the music. Like, But you can't, like, you can't go out like this. You can't. You can't. Not after have, like, let me not say that, but let me say it. Like, after Nicki Minaj, we haven't had a successful rapper. And but I'm be honest, I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, so the bars can come for me now. Run up the views on it if you want. I don't give a fuck about Cardi. Nicki Minaj like that. And honestly, at this point, I don't give a fuck about Cardi B right now. So maybe it was right. I don't give a fuck about Cardi B, and I don't give a fuck about Nicki Minaj. But I am a fan of Cardi B and her music and her personality. But it's giving I don't give a fuck anymore, because why are we trying to stay invested in someone who is just prolonging their career, and it doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying her career is dead, but you're dwindling it bad. Like, it's like, okay, you see, Joe Budden said all that shit about you, right? Let's use him. Joe Budden only has one album, and actually, hold up. Joe Budden only has one hit single, and I think a mixtape. He doesn't even have an album, but he was big and successful off of that one single. But he somehow became relevant again years later through music. I don't know, and the last since 2017, 16, he's become relevant for critiquing music, and he's staying relevant by that base. But my whole point of bringing that up is you don't want to be, okay, boom, you had a bang out. You got a Grammy off of that album. You had a successful album, successful songs, right? You have 5 songs that are over 1 billion, and I believe the one with I Like It Like That, WAP, and at least 2 of them are hers alone. She has Taki Taki, another one with a feature, and I don't remember what that third one is, but you have at least 2 songs that you did on your own with over 1 billion streams. You don't want to have, like, dang, you could have done so much with your success and your career and just go out like, damn. You know what I mean? You don't want to go like, damn. We're in 2024. Please do not let 2027 come. And that's only 3 years from now. Do not let 2027 come and you do not produce and publish. Produce and publish. What am I talking about? Well, even come out with a book if you want to. Maybe I'm trying to help. Maybe I'm speaking things into existence for you that you should do in your career. Publish a book too. But love. And maybe when I publish a book, I'm not even trying to be funny. Rihanna published a book. It was just a picture book. Just do something other too, because at this point, like, it's just not making sense. And yeah, you can't, after all that back and forth with Nicki Minaj, you can't go down now like hot garbage. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean hot garbage in the most humble and respectful way, but how do you call someone hot garbage? It's just like, we know it's not, at this point we know it's not payola, and at this point I didn't want to say like she raps like she's rapping for children, but the last couple songs, let's be honest, I understand why Nicki Minaj said what she said. Like, they sound like they're rapping for children. Like, love, they're not what you were coming with before. You weren't the best metaphorically and lyrically, but they didn't sound like this. Even if you have to come up with a joint album with Offset, do what you need to do. Even if you have to come out on tour with Offset and yourself, do what you need to do. But you need to come out on tour and you need to drop an album. You need to do that. JT's out here doing club dates, trying to revamp herself and detach herself from City Girls. Love, and she's dropped 2 singles already, and one of them is hot, and it's not even that hot, but it's hot. Sideways, okay, is garbage, but Sideways is cute. So love. Like even JT out here dissed you like last week, 2 weeks ago. Put that in the album and make a fire diss track. So you know Suki came out here with her little bot. You know what I mean? But Cardi B, you need to do something. And if you come across this, like, you can skin your teeth, kiss your teeth, whatever. Cuss me for being my pink bonnet. I don't give a fuck. But love, as a fan, I want to be able to purchase some tickets to go on concert. So please don't cancel and drop an album. You have somebody backing you. Like, as of this date, we all know that Nicki Minaj is in debt. And so she can't even produce big music videos like that. You can still produce music. You have a lot still. Do not fumble this badly for your career. Don't fumble it.